One rule I've always lived by is that if you are on the internet and you are not making money, you are the product that is being sold. So today I'm going to show you how to make money next year, how to make money online, because there is a lot of money on the internet and all you have to do is find ways to seize it and get that money. And if you're still there sitting on the fence and you're like, oh, I'm not an internet person, oh, yada yada, you know what? You are the product being sold. So in the coming year, one of the things you want to do is make sure you are just not the person who is being sold, or the product that is being sold, but also that you are also taking advantage and making money online, and especially in 2024. So remember, one advantage of being on the internet is that it is one of the easiest way to scale, not just yourself, but also to scale your business, to scale your services, and to scale everything else that you are doing. So let's take, for example, this YouTube channel where I talk about different ways you can make money online, passive income, as well as side hustle opportunities. If I wasn't on the internet, then it means I can only share this information with maybe one person at a time or in one place at a time. But just the fact that I am able to post these videos on the internet, it means that they not only reach a wider geography of people, but also they reach a large number of people, and people can always come back and watch those videos. So that alone means that I have possibility of reaching a wider audience, possibility of making more money, and possibility of changing more lives. And that is why, guys, I always encourage you, there is a lot of money on the internet. You just have to find out ways to make it. And all the ways that I'm going to talk about here, you do not need any money at all. And there are things you can start even tomorrow. All you're going to need is your phone and an internet source. Okay, so number one way to make money online in the coming year is to offer a service. And guys, I cannot even start talking about the services you can offer. There are all kinds of services you can offer, and the best way to know which service to offer is by asking your target audience. Find out from them. So I will give you a practical example. I started creating videos on TikTok about 9-10 months ago, and my whole premise was just to create videos and then drive back the traffic to my YouTube channel. But as I started creating the videos, a lot of people, because I talk about legit jobs abroad on my TikTok channel, I also talk about relocation opportunities and stuff like that. So when I went onto TikTok, my main aim was to divert this traffic back to my YouTube channel. But over time, a lot of people started asking me, hey, Eva, can you help me with my CV? Hey, Eva, can you review my CV? Hey, Eva, can you revise my CV? We are willing to pay for it. And people were actually paying me money to do their CV. So this is something that I didn't even realize that there were, okay, I kind of knew there was a need for it, but I just wasn't keen on doing it. And then I started seeing a lot of people come into the comment section and scamming my audience. So I was like, you know what? I'm already good in doing CVs. I have sat on a lot of interview panels. I continue to sit on a lot of interview panels. So I kind of know what an employer is looking for or an HR person is looking for. So I am a good candidate to help with that. So I started offering CV services. So you can decide to take the same approach, because the easiest service to provide is one that people are looking for, instead of doing things in reverse, where you offer service and then you look for customers. But when you have your customers demanding for this service or this product, then it is the best service you can provide. And there's tons of other services you can provide on the internet. Like, I can't even begin to describe all of them. Number two way to make money online in Kenya is to sell a product. So there are several products you can sell. So in my case, for example, I use the Etsy platform to sell African curio products. So things like Maasai sandals, Maasai earrings, Kiondo baskets, and all those African handmade products. And I sell them on that platform. And we have an entire video playlist right here on the channel that can guide you through that process. But you can literally sell anything on the internet. If you check the TikTok playlist right here on the channel, I show you how different people are actually selling items on TikTok. Somebody just makes sure they get 1,000 followers on TikTok, and then they start going on TikTok lives and start selling their products. Guys, that is one way you can do, because I have learned from experience, it's very, very easy to grow on TikTok, so much easier to grow on TikTok than to even grow on YouTube. I started my TikTok account less than a year ago, and I have more than 70,000 followers already, and I've gone live, I think, 2 times only. But every single day I have new people coming to follow me. It is the greatest in terms of growth. It's the easiest platform to grow an audience. Once you have an audience, just go on lives and tell them, okay, I have this pen, I'm selling it for 1,000 shillings. I have this paper, I'm selling it for $100 and all that. That is one very simple, easy way to go about it. Number 3, which is my favorite way to make money online, is by making content, creating content. As a digital content creator, this is one of the easiest ways to make money online, because once you create the content, it goes out there and you don't have to worry about putting more energy. Again, for example, unlike if, let's say, I'm selling a sandal, once somebody buys it, I have to go and look for another sandal and sell it. But if it's content, once I create this video, I put it out onto the internet, and that's it. I don't have to come back. It continues to create for me money. And I know this is quite a challenge, especially for new creators. At the very beginning, you're probably, unless you're very lucky, you're not going to start getting views almost immediately, but just trust the process. And as I always say, whatever kind of content you create, make sure, unless you are already a known celebrity, create content around things people are already searching for. Yeah, because at that time, most people don't know you. And depending on what you want to talk about, as I've said, the easiest platform to grow right now is TikTok. However, you can still start a YouTube channel fresh from scratch and still grow it on YouTube, because one thing I have learned, YouTube audience is very, very different from TikTok audience. Like, for example, I put a video on TikTok, it gets like 100,000 views, but I've been unable to replicate the same views on YouTube. Like, I've been struggling to bring that audience from TikTok to YouTube. So I've just accepted that they are 2 separate audiences. So create for each of them separately. There's a more mature, much older demographic on YouTube, and like on TikTok, where people are much younger and shorter attention span. So it is what it is. So one advantage you have when you join TikTok is that right now YouTube has changed its terms of service for monetization. Instead of needing 1,000 subscribers, you need just 500 subscribers. Before, it was 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time. Right now, with 500 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time, you can literally start making money on YouTube AdSense. But also, you can still make money on other platforms such as Facebook, such as TikTok. People are gonna give you gifts. You can put your M-Pesa number, you can put your PayPal number, account, you can go on Patreon, you can do all manner of stuff and still make money. But the whole point is just create content. And personally, I have learned the easiest content to create is to talk about things you already know and create content around things that you already do. So for example, I am big on travel. I love to travel, and that's basically what I talk about. I go and get a new visa, I'm going to talk about it. I find out a new opportunity to work abroad, I'm going to talk about it. I do a lot of stuff on passive income. I do a lot of stuff on making money online, and that's what I talk about on all my YouTube channels, on all my TikTok accounts. I focus on things that I'm already doing, so I don't have to struggle going to look for content from anywhere. Like, my whole life is my content, and things that I talk about are things, even if you woke me up in the middle of the night, I would literally talk for God knows how long. I don't have to think about it, and it's just the easiest form of content to talk about. I share my life experiences, I share stuff that I'm already doing, the challenges I'm having, the wins that I've had, and all that. Last but not least way to make money on the internet is through affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is whereby you sell other people's, like you market other people's products and services in return for a commission at no extra cost to whoever buys those products. So for example, I could come here and talk about booking.com as the best app to book your hotels, or airbnb.com, and then I would put my link somewhere down here. If you book your hotel through booking.com, they'll still charge you the same price they would have charged you even if you didn't book through me, but they would give me a commission for referring you. So guys, this is going to be your year. Please don't be the product. Remember, if you are not making money on the internet, you are the product that is being sold. And let nobody tell you like, oh, I'm a private person, yada yada. Excuse me. These apps already listen to your conversations. They are using them to make money. So you may